All right, on the Democratic side, and this must be fun for you to be looking at the other party and taking aim here, but Hillary Clinton secured some much-needed momentum with a win in the Nevada caucuses. She earned 53% of the vote and picked up 19 delegates. Sanders secured 15 delegates in the loss, and last night, both were confident that their campaigns have what it takes to go all the way.
Some may have doubted us, but we never doubted each other. And this one's for you. We all want to get secret, unaccountable money out of politics. That starts with appointing a new justice to the Supreme Court. Who will protect the right of every citizen to vote, not every corporation to buy elections. But if we listen to the voices of Flint and Ferguson, if we open our hearts to the families of coal country and Indian country, if we listen to the hopes and heartaches of hardworking people across America, it's clear there is so much more to be done. The truth is, we aren't a single-issue country.
Taking on the establishment, whether it is the financial establishment, whether it is the political establishment, whether it is the media establishment, is not easy. We have come a very long way in 9 months. It is clear to me, and I think most observers, that the wind is at our backs. We have the momentum. And I believe that when Democrats assemble in Philadelphia in July at that convention, we are going to see the results of one of the great political upsets in the history of the United States.
Lynda Tran is a CBSN political contributor and founding partner of 270 Strategies. And before we start, we should disclose that several employees at 270 Strategies do some work for the Hillary Clinton campaign. However, Lynda, you do not. When you're looking at this campaign develop, it was a very close race and difficult to predict going into Nevada. What do you think made the final difference for Hillary Clinton coming out as the victor last night?
Well, I think the polls show exactly what it was. She overwhelmingly won the support of women, and she also really crushed Bernie Sanders when it came to the African-American vote. Those two things together were significant factors in her win last night.
And how does that play moving forward into, especially the southern states that come up during Super Tuesday, but they go next to the South Carolina primary?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And we've talked a lot about how as the map continues or the calendar continues during the primary season, the map starts to look better and better for Hillary Clinton with more diverse electorates. In particular, heading into next week with South Carolina, polls show that she's up double digits over Bernie Sanders. And a great deal of that is, again, strength among the African-American community. So things are looking pretty good for her. She's got the wind at her back. And if I'm Bernie Sanders' team, I'm a little worried at this point.
In the exit polling, people were asked what's the most important quality that the candidate has that they voted for, and they say honest and trustworthy is 25%. It was the number one quality that came out of this polling. When we think, and they want the right experience as well, but when we're looking at the issue of trustworthiness for Hillary Clinton, this is something that Scott Pelley just asked her about this week, and she really fumbled an opportunity to lay that to rest and to reassure voters that what they get from her is always honest.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And I think that we're going to continue to grapple with this question over the course of the cycle. We know that there's going to be a continued drip, drip, drip over the email situation. And that's certainly a line of attack among her opponents on both the Democratic side and the Republican side. No question, it's going to continue to come out. But where she can take solace is that topping out the polls was having the right kind of experience. And when you stack her up against Bernie Sanders, there's just no comparison. As people start to pay a lot more attention as the primary comes to their state, you can expect people are going to also be thinking about all those policy details, thinking about all of the issues that she's been hammering hard on.
All right, Rick Davis still stays with me. I want to focus on where we go from here. Rick, at this point, how important is the ground game, the organizational details, as we head forward with Republicans trying to shore up the support that they have?
Well, with so many states at risk, and just to remind everybody that on March 1st, we have 13 states spread out all over the South, but also in places as far-reaching as Minnesota. And so it's very hard to organize a ground game as such in that many states all in one 10-day period. I mean, between now and Tuesday of next week, this is all going to happen. So momentum is key. Trump has an enormous amount of momentum coming out of South Carolina's big victory. And I'd say Marco Rubio probably has a little bit just because he exceeded expectations, right? He survived South Carolina. And so momentum will matter in all these media markets all across these 13 states. I would say these are proportional states. So there's no winner take all. You can't do well with a certain constituency and hope that that's enough to get you 35%, beat Donald Trump and collect up all the delegates, which is more of a Ted Cruz strategy. So I'd say Ted Cruz, with his vaunted organization that has won him Iowa and kept him alive in South Carolina, is going to be much less valuable to the outcome moving forward.
All right. And Lynda, what about on the Democratic side?
Look, no question. This is, as Rick said, not a winner-take-all situation. So this is going to be a continued delegate fight on the Democratic side as well. Bernie Sanders has demonstrated that he has tremendous capacity to raise significant dollars, especially from grassroots donors. He's got to worry a little bit about the burn rate as figures are coming out from January, but this is going to be a fight, and it's going to continue well into the next several competitions.
Lynda Tran, Rick Davis, thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate that.